That Melissa, come bask in the glory of the room of swim. So this is Melissa Vanderwall. While Melissa is Ramapo College of New Jersey's Dean of Students, she considers herself the Dean for Students, reflecting her powerful commitment to maintaining a vibrant, resourceful, and inclusive community for all students. I have to say I've had the opportunity to work very closely with Melissa and also her president, Mercer, who's really created an environment for students that everything should be talked about, everything should be addressed, and it's very, very impressive. And they really are forging the way for a different conversation on college campuses and a different experience for students. So all of the students that are passing through your community are very lucky to have been touched by you.
So I don't see, there's Lori. I'm the last one to go, right? So I'm standing between these folks going to work, is that right? Should I take this, I can poll the room, should I take this as long and drawn out as possible? I can tell you my birthing story, anything like that? No? Okay. Well, thank you to the YWCA for including me as an honoree at this year's Tribute to Women of Influence ceremony. This is a remarkable year, and that we're celebrating 100 years of the YWCA's services to women and families. So I watched the tribute video, which is fantastic. I'm sure that's Lori and Christy, where the women who provided leadership to the YWCA had commented about their experience. And I heard things like confidence, creativity, boldness, and Adrienne Donahue said that they listened to prior generations of women, so important. And her statement really resonated with me because she underscored the importance of listening. And to know the road ahead, you have to ask those who are traveling back, right? So what I admire about the YWCA is that after 100 years, you haven't really changed a thing. And sure, you keep up with trends and you change services to keep up with things, right? But you've always listened to the needs of your constituents and gave them a safe place to be believed. Important. So I want to thank Helen for being a pillar. I'm a believer of first impressions, and from the jump, I knew that first, this was a person who was going to have better hair than me. It's fine. And second, she was the most talented accomplice I could think of in this fight to eradicate gender-based discrimination. Her vision for the YWCA has made it easier for women to have hope, fear, faith, doubt, love, opinions, and overall just create a dynamic and safe culture. So thank you, Helen. I'm here today with my supervisor and friend, Vice President Chris Romano. And to know Chris is to know a person who lifts women up at Ramapo. He has vision, he has grit, and he has supported me through my happiest and my darkest of times. He invites the best from those around him, and he is a very accessible friend to me. Thank you, Chris. I want to thank Ramapo College's president, Dr. Peter P. Mercer, to my right, here with me today. I would not have been given the opportunity to live out my dream of becoming a dean if it were not for President Mercer. Thank you for endorsing this nomination and taking a chance 6 years ago on a rookie dean for students, excuse me. I am honored to work with a college president who is a gifted leader, and to our great good fortune has fostered the most inclusive and equitable environment with strong public messages against campus sexual violence. Thank you. Yes, please clap for that. I have had remarkable women in my life, my sister Sherry, my mother Joanne, my Aunt Linda, my best friend Deb, and my daughter Liv. I've had strong, passionate, and loving women surround me and give me advice, whether I ask for it or not. And I realize this type of support is a privilege that not all women have, and I'm very grateful for their examples. I also want to thank my husband Keith. After selling a home, buying a home, getting pregnant, finishing my doctoral coursework, and delivering a baby, we're going to try dating very soon. That all happened in pretty much 1 year. He's a rock and very reassuring during the hard times. And finally, I'm here today with my friend and coworker, Ivy Payne. Ivy is one of the people I am gladdest to know and equally deserving of this award. She has been the one at my side for 15 years to help champion my ideas to the finish line. So I want to borrow from Fred Rogers for a minute, and I want you all to think of the people who have cared for you and wanted the best for you in your life, and whomever you might be thinking about, how pleased they must be to know the difference you feel they have made in your life. They are the kind of people who make our lives complete, and Ivy is that person for me. Thank you. So, that's for her. I am honored to be included in this cohort of amazing women and wish them continued success in their fields. I accept this award as a symbol of the important work of my colleagues and the many people at Ramapo College who have shared in our vision to mobilize meaning around some of the college's, nation's, and world's most important social issues. The college has always taken a stand against sexual violence and continues to be a trailblazer in having meaningful and measurable impact towards change. And I'm lucky to be part of this empowering and positive energy. Thank you for this award.